Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Hopefully you're staying warm. We got a little bit of snow last night. I also feel like maybe I'm kind of like a weather person with these videos. I'm updating you guys on the weather, but to me, it always kind of dictates my mood. So, if it's snowy and cold, then I have an excuse to be cozy and stay inside. Anyways, hope you guys all had a really good week. Wanted to come on before the weekend and hopefully start the weekend on a little bit of a positive note. So today, I don't exactly have a quote for you, but what I'm asking is that everyone jumps on and shares a little bit of good news. So I was inspired by, I'm sure a couple of you guys have seen it. If not, definitely check it out. It's a YouTube video. It's called Some Good News. It's a little blurb from John Krasinski. He's the actor probably best known for The Office. And it's a 15-minute video of him diving into all the good that's happening right now and all the positive things that are still going on. And it's really quite entertaining. It's really uplifting. It's funny. It's heartwarming. And he does a really good job of just kind of lightening the mood and reminding us that there is some good news still happening. So my good bit of good news was not last night because it was snowing, but Wednesday night. I was in my house and I all of a sudden I heard kind of like this noise, and I was like, "There's a lot of chaos going on outside. What's happening? We're supposed to be in quarantine." So I stepped out onto the front porch, and I realized it was my whole neighborhood cheering. And I looked at I looked at my watch, and it was 7 o'clock. So that has been kind of the theme around the world. That at 7 p.m. Communities are gathering, neighborhoods are gathering on their porches from separate distances, but to applaud all the frontline workers, the healthcare workers, everyone that doesn't really have an option not to be working right now. And it was wonderful. It was so inspiring. It gave me chills, and of course I joined in. Gave a hoot and a holler and kept clapping along with them. So it was a nice reminder that we are all in this together. That we can continue to lift one another up, and it was definitely a bright spot to my week. So wanted to share that with you guys. I'd love to hear some good news that you guys have going on. Let's take us into the weekend, like I said, on a bit of a positive note. And thank you guys so much for continuing to join with all of this and be a part of this. And we hope you are continuing to stay well, stay healthy, and stay safe out there. So share your good news, and let's get started with the stretches. Oh, and some good news for the Broncos fans. The Bears slippers had to be washed, so I'm just in normal, colorful booty slippers. So I'll spare you the Bears fandom for today. But all right, you guys, let's go ahead. Come to a nice tall seat. Wherever you're at, try and bring your feet flat on the floor. Have your hips heavy. Feel a grounding sensation through the lower half of your body. And then allow the upper half of your body to lengthen up a little bit. Feel your spine get a little longer. Reach the top of your head towards the ceiling. And then just relax your shoulders down towards the chair, down towards the floor. We'll start as we always do with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. And we'll inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Good. Go ahead and open your eyes. Come on back into the room. And we will start with our legs, our lower extremities. So As you're able, bring your legs straight out in front of you, as straight as they'll go. And we'll just start by pointing and flexing our feet here. So toes away, toes towards the body. And just start to bring a little bit of motion, get the blood flow going, and continue to keep the breath moving. As always, if you don't see physical motion in the body, that's okay. Feel free to close the eyes and watch as the body energetically moves. Good. Take another deep breath here. And exhale, let that go. Go ahead and keep your legs straight out in front of you, as straight as they'll go, but then draw your toes in towards your body and keep them flexed. So should see the soles of your feet sticking straight out, toes curling back in towards the body. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to reach our hands down to our fingertips. And allow the spine to stay long and lifted here. And just begin to notice what sensations you feel in the back of the legs here. Noticing what you feel in the calf muscles and the hamstring muscles. And no need to force anything, just try to soften with every exhale. And watch and feel as the muscles slowly stretch away from themselves. Good, take one more deep breath in, fill the belly. And then exhale, slowly come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. Good, so once again, hips are heavy and rooted, feet come back flat to the floor, and now we're gonna stretch our hip adductor muscles. So just draw the knees in opposite directions here. And if you're able, you can use your hands or your forearms just for a little leverage, add a little extra pressure. Otherwise, just using the muscles of the legs to draw your knees in opposite directions here. And again, keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Try and relax the shoulders. Maybe relax any tension in the jaw. And just allow yourself to soften with each cycle of breath. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. And exhale, come on back through center. Good, bring the knees back close to one another. Slight bend in the knees, feet stay flat, hips heavy. And now we're gonna stretch the back side of our hip muscles, get into the piriformis muscle. So inhale, sit up nice and tall, lengthen the spine. We're gonna start with the right knee, draw that up into the chest, into your torso. Good, and with every inhale, maybe feel yourself sit up a little taller. And with every exhale, squeeze that leg in a little tighter. Maybe it crosses over the opposite leg for a different sensation. Just notice what you're feeling on the back side of the right hip. Try to relax the shoulders down. Good, and keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Take one more inhale here, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, slowly release down. Nice job, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So inhale, once again, sit up nice and tall. And then we'll draw the left knee in. On the exhale, maybe squeeze it a little bit tighter. Maybe it crosses over the opposite leg. And again, just continue with the breath here. Lengthen in the body. Stretch with the exhale. Noticing what sensations you feel on the left side of your hip here. Good. Try to let go of any extra holding or tension and just keep the breath moving. Good. Take one more deep inhale here. Sit up nice and tall. And exhale, release the leg down. Good, and let's just take a breath here to reset. So inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. Nice job, you guys. All right, hips stay heavy, feet stay flat. We're gonna lengthen the spine again. Pull the breath in. And exhale as you twist over to the right. Using the leverage of the chair, maybe the back, maybe the side, or maybe your hands just come to the side of your leg. Wherever feels comfortable for you. There shouldn't be any pain, no struggling. Just moving into sensation, feeling yourself twist a little deeper to the right. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, maybe twist, looking over the right shoulder, deepening that twist just a little. And maybe it's not physically, maybe it's just energetically. Similar to the way in isometric contraction, there's not actual movement, but there's still muscle engagement. Good, take one more deep breath in, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, slowly release. Good job. All right, one more to the left now. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, twist. Again, using whatever leverage, whatever hand position feels good for you. And just allowing yourself to have a little bit of stability as you twist a little deeper. Lengthen the spine with the breath in. And with the breath out, maybe twisting a little deeper. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. And just relaxing, trying to let go of any force or any struggle. Good, take one more deep breath in, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, slowly release, rotating back towards center. Good, let's take a breath in. And a breath out. Good. All right, so now we're gonna open up the back body here. I think I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again before I'm in the position. If you're able to, just allow the weight of the body and the head to completely melt towards the floor. I've been lifting my head just to give you guys verbal cues so that you can continue to hear me. But if you're able, really allow your spine just to roll forward and round, as long as you're stable and as long as you're safe and there's no discomfort. So go ahead, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, reach your hands down towards your feet. And this just allows the muscles of the back body to open up here. Maybe bring some attention to your low back, the lumbar spine area. Letting the chest and the neck and the head drape down towards the floor as well. And just allow the breath to keep moving. If there's any restriction or any discomfort, just back off a little bit. Lift that spine back up, and you'll still get a good stretch in the low back here. Good, breath keeps moving here. Take another deep inhale, pull the breath in, watch as the belly fills. And then exhale, slowly make your way back up to seated. And just give yourself a minute here. Allow the blood pressure to stabilize. Let the spine come back in line. Just let everything resettle here. Good, take an inhale and an exhale. Nice job. Now we'll go ahead and open up the front of our body here. So again, depending on the height of your chair, If it feels good, you can just allow your spine to go over the back of it, or excuse me, over the top of it. Go ahead and squeeze your shoulder blades here. You should automatically notice a little opening here in the front of your chest. And then maybe you bring your arms out to the side. Good, just allowing an opening to happen through the full front part of your body here. Pec muscles, abdominal muscles, even a little opening in the throat. And just be gentle with the head. You don't need to wrench it all the way backwards. You actually want to keep it in a little bit of a neutral position, just tilt it up slightly. This will allow both the blood flow and the airflow to continue without any kind of restriction. Just continue to breathe. Watch as the chest rises and falls with each cycle of breath. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. And exhale, slowly come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. Let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Good. So we will move on to our upper extremities, our arms. So for this next one, it's flexion. And if you're able, go ahead. I invite you to clasp your hands here. It might take a little bit of effort to get each finger in between the other. That's okay. Take your time here. Try to work into a good grasp. If you need a couple variations, you can grab kind of like cup hands and grab that way. Or if you need to grab onto an opposite wrist and use one arm to initiate the movement, or if you're just moving with one arm as well, that's okay. So whatever your option is, go ahead and be there. I'm going to guide with clasped hands. Again, hips are heavy, feet are flat. Feel a grounding sensation through the lower half of your body. And then as you inhale, reach those fingertips up and over towards the direction of the ceiling. It's going to look a little different for everyone, and that's okay. Wherever you're at, just be in that position. Maybe your arms are here at shoulder height. Just breathe into that. Notice where the sensation is, and just try to allow that sensation to happen without any force. Good. If there's any pain, of course, back off a little bit. This should just feel a little stretchy. No pain, no discomfort, right? Just enough to push your boundaries a little bit. Good. So take another deep breath in. Notice if there's any stretching in the side bodies or the armpits. And then one more inhale. Try to reach a little higher, a little higher. Keep reaching a little higher. One more, and then slowly, slowly, slowly bring those arms back down and relax. Good, nice job, you guys. So now we're going to do the shoulder blade glides or the scapular glides. So I'll turn to the side. If you have a table, I recommend putting your hands directly on the table, and then you can use that as a guide as you slide your hands away from you. If you don't have a table like me, at least not in the room that you're working in, you can go ahead and just do what I did if that's safe and comfortable for you. So pretending that there's a tabletop in front of you or a flat surface and just rounding those shoulders forward. I'm going to clasp my hands here just so that I can pull my fingertips in the opposite direction of the way my back is rounding. And this just allows a little bit of motion here in the shoulder blades. So if you're having a hard time feeling that, just back off, pull the arms back towards you, feel a squeeze in the shoulder blades, and then draw those shoulder blades away from one another. Good, and just keep the breath moving here. Maybe letting the armpits relax, let the shoulders relax. Good. Take one more deep breath in. Reach those fingertips a little further away from the body. And then exhale, slowly come on back up to seated. Nice job. Go ahead, return towards center, and let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Good. We'll go ahead and stretch the back of our shoulders here now. So starting with the right hand, lift it up and reach across the body here. This is option number one. Maybe you're just reaching in the opposite direction. Option number two, you can go ahead and grab onto the opposite shoulder. And this just creates a little bit of leverage, a little stability, so that you can get a little bit more openness here on the back side of the right shoulder. Third option, using your opposite hand, just add a little extra pressure here to that arm. And again, no pain, no discomfort. Just back off if there's any extreme sensations there. But just notice what it feels like in the back side of that right shoulder. With the breath in, sit up nice and tall, lengthen the spine. And with the breath out, maybe gently draw that arm into a deeper stretch or reach a little farther wherever you're at. Good. Take one more breath in. And exhale, slowly release that arm down. Nice job. And we will switch sides. So with the left hand, reach it up and across the body. Again, maybe you're just reaching in that opposite direction. That's option number one. Option number two, grab the opposite shoulder here, allowing a leverage and a little bit more opening here in the back side of the left shoulder. And then third option is take your opposite hand and draw that arm a little deeper across the body, just deepening the stretch ever so gently. No forcing, no stress, no pain. Inhale, lengthen the spine, create more space in the body. And then exhale, maybe move into that space, gently deepening the stretch. Good. Take another breath in, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, slowly release. Good. My favorite part, shoulder rolls. So go ahead and release those shoulders. Draw them up to your ears and then back down again. Make sure to go forwards as well as backwards. And just take a minute here to let go of any residual holding. Let go of anything you might still be holding on to. Good. And when you're ready, come on back to center. Once again, we'll ground ourselves, feet flat on the floor here. Hips are heavy. Spine lifts up long. Crown of the head reaches towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. And I invite you to close your eyes here or soften the gaze. Just allow yourself to let go. Let go of any holding. Let go of any expectations. There's no right or wrong as to how this should look or feel. Just bring your attention inward. Notice what it feels like in your body. Bring the attention to the left side of the neck. Maybe feel and watch as the muscles slowly stretch away from one another. Observing as the tissue softens. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. Watch as the body expands with air. And exhale, slowly come back through center. Good. We'll switch sides. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the top of your head. And exhale, drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. And once again, feel free to close the eyes here. Simply try to let go of any bit of holding, physical or mental. And just notice what's happening on the right side of your neck. Watching and feeling as the muscles slowly begin to soften and stretch away from one another. Keep the breath moving slow and steady. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. Fill the belly, fill the chest. And as you exhale, slowly drop the chin down towards the chest. And then just begin to make small and very, very slow circles with the head and the neck. Watching, feeling as sensation travels through all corners of the cervical spine. Making sure to switch directions when you're ready. Evening out the rotation. And noticing if there's different sensations. Maybe they're the same. Simply just being aware. Paying attention to the physical body. When you're ready, come back through center. And once more, we'll sit up nice and tall. Hips are heavy, feet are flat. Lower half of the body is grounded down into the chair, down into the floor. Feel your spine get long. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders relax. And we'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close your eyes again here or soften the gaze. Inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Exhale out the mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Good, and just go ahead and let go of any breath patterns, any stress or focus that maybe you were holding on to. And take a minute. Take a minute to notice how you feel. Perhaps do a quick scan of the body. And just be aware of how you feel right in this moment. As you're ready, softly blink the eyes open. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretching for today. So thank you guys so much for joining for that. I will go ahead and get set up for our brief meditation. We're going to finish again today with the 10-minute meditation. So just hold tight and I will get that set up. So, as always, you guys, thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for participating. Thank you for giving yourselves a little bit of time and a little bit of self-care. Hopefully this is just a little bit of respite from your day, and it allows you some time to reconnect with the body, reconnect with the breath, and just allow yourself a little bit of a mental reset. So. Okay, so we will continue with the 10-minute meditation. For anyone that hasn't watched before or who might be new to this, I will set a timer for everyone. The timer will begin when you hear the sound of a bell. I will continue to lead you throughout those 10 minutes, giving you some verbal guidance and some cues. And then in the last few minutes, I will let go of that verbal guidance, and I will continue to join you in the breath just as it is. And then the sound of the bell will go off again, and that indicates the end of the 10 minutes. And again, for anyone that is new or has never done this, or even for those that have done it a million times and still have a little bit of trouble with it, that's okay. There's no expectation to this. It doesn't need to look a certain way. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone. So just try to let go of any expectations and allow yourself this block of 10 minutes to basically do nothing. The only thing I'm going to ask is that you try to focus on your breath, and I'll keep guiding you back towards that. So again, go ahead, take a nice comfortable seat. You can do this either seated in the chair that you're already in. You can do this lying down, wherever you're able to fully relax and let go of any holding, any tension, and just feel safe and secure. Take a few breaths here, inhaling through the nose. Let it all out through the mouth. Good, a couple more just like that. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. One more, inhale and exhale. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes or at least soften the gaze. Try and bring the attention inward and just relax. The 10 minutes has started. And all that I recommend that you do is try to focus on your breath here. Simply bring awareness to each inhale and each exhale. Notice if you are trying to control your breath. And just try to let go of that control. Release any expectations of what this is supposed to look like, what it's supposed to feel like. Just let all of that go. And again, bring the focus back to the breathing. If it helps, I recommend using an anchor point. in the body. And this will look different for everyone. No right or wrong answer, no right or wrong spot. Perhaps it's the nostrils. As you focus just on the nose, watching and feeling the sensations of air traveling in and out, right at the nose. Perhaps your anchor point is your chest. Noticing sensation as your chest expands in all four directions as the breath comes in, and then watching as the chest softens while the breath goes out. Maybe it's your stomach. Maybe you watch the belly fill as the diaphragm expands down with the breath in. And then watch as the belly empties while the breath travels back out. Maybe you follow the breath itself. Watching as it travels through the path of the body, in the nose, down the throat, into the lungs, and then back out again, returning in that same direction, lungs to throat, out through the nose. Notice if your attention has shifted. Notice if your eyes have opened. It's okay if you've gone away from the breath. You have an opportunity right now to come back to it. Return to your anchor spot. Return to each inhale and each exhale. If you've noticed sensations arising, maybe frustration, irritation, that's okay. Our minds are complex. We can't always predict or know why thoughts come into our minds. But we can determine how much control they have over us in that moment. Acknowledge whatever thoughts and feelings come up. Notice that they're there. And then allow yourself to let them go. Bring that awareness back to your breath. Watching as you inhale and watching as you exhale. Allow yourself to follow the breath for one full cycle. Try for no interruptions, focusing right on your anchor spot. And for one full breath in, and one full breath out, keep your awareness on your breath. If you got a little little distracted, or you found that challenging, that's okay. You have another opportunity with the next breath. Once again, watching the inhale, and again the exhale. If you're able to watch for one, try for two. If you can keep your attention for two, try for three. And if three is easy, go for four and just keep going. We're coming into the final minutes. I'm going to let go of my verbal guidance and join you as we just continue to watch each breath come in and each breath go out. The bell will indicate the end of the 10 minutes. And until then, just keep watching the breath. Is the end of the 10 minutes. Go ahead and let go of any focus, any patterns, anything that you're holding on to. Just allow your breath to return to normal. And give yourself a few minutes here just to notice, be aware in your body, any sensations, any thoughts, any feelings. Simply just allowing yourself the time and the space to step back from all the external distraction and turn inward. Feel what's going on in your own physical body right now. Take a deep breath in and a soft breath out. As you're ready, slowly blink the eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in. And if you have some good news to share today, we would love to hear about it. There's still a lot of good going on out there. There's a lot of joy to be celebrated, and positivity to be shared. So if you have some, we would love to hear about it. Maybe it'll put a smile on someone else's face. I know that doing this and connecting with you guys every day puts a smile on my face each and every time. So thank you guys so much once again. We hope you have a safe and healthy weekend. Try to get a little rest and relaxation if possible. And we will be back here Monday morning. So thank you guys once again, and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.